Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel of My Life in a World. If you're new here, hello, my name is Tati. And if you like any of my videos, definitely make sure to subscribe to my channel. I finally reached 200 yesterday or today, and I was really happy. It's not that many, but I feel like the more consistent I'm being, the more followers that I'm starting to get little by little. So please make sure to join the little fam that I'm starting to create if you like my videos. Also, if you like this video and you find it helpful at all, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, and definitely know if you have any other college videos that you guys want to see. Just to let you know, I do go to Rollins College in Orlando, Florida, so if you have any questions about that school specifically, leave it down in the comments. So as you guys can see by today's title, I'm going to be giving you 5 steps to pick your college major. And I feel like people really take this way too far. They get a lot of anxiety. They really freak out because they, one, either don't know what they want to do, or they feel like the major that they're currently in isn't the best fit. So hopefully these 5 steps will kind of help you guys go through that process of learning what you should be looking for and what kind of things you should be considering to find the best option for you. So the first thing on our list is that you need to consider the school versus the major. So first off, you need to figure out what's more important to you. Is there a school that you really want to go to that's really beautiful, is in an awesome location, and all your friends are going there, but they may not have your major? So you really need to start looking into what programs your dream schools or your favorite schools really do have, because if they don't have what you're interested in at all, then maybe you need to rethink your options. Some people may also feel that the major is a lot more important. So if you feel like you know exactly what you're interested in and you have like 3 majors that you think you want to do, and you're only looking for schools that have those, and that's totally a different pathway. So make sure you figure out what's a little bit more valuable to you. For me specifically, I did get a scholarship to Rollins, and that definitely made me consider them way more, because I was like, how can I turn down all this amazing money that they're giving me? And it's such a great school. So I looked into their programs. I found out that they're really known for their business program, and I was like, I think I could do that. Went there and then kind of changed it a little bit, ended up as a social entrepreneurship major. But the location of Rollins and the campus definitely swayed my decision as well. So really look into what you think is going to be most valuable for you. The second thing on the list is you need to identify your abilities and your passions. Your abilities first, because you need to see what your strengths are and your weaknesses. For me, I'm not the best at science, so I knew that if there was a school that was really big on science and like a STEM school, I probably wasn't going to fit in there. I'm really good at creative things, English, writing, marketing type things, business, a little bit of math. And so that's kind of what helped me get into like that business realm. But you really need to figure out like what you're good at. But then you need to see what you're passionate about. You know, what really interests you, what makes your heart just like really happy. And those are the things you need to find together. So I always say that if you're really good at something and you love it, really make sure that you're able to find a major that complements that aspect of yourself. Number 3 on the list is that you need to consider the future. So do you have any tentative plans? Are you on a specific timeline? Do you need to finish school by a certain point? Do you really want to graduate early? Do you have plans to go and get a master's degree or doctorate degree? These are the things that you really need to think of, because some degrees take a long time, they take a lot of hard work, and some not so much. That's just the reality. You also need to consider if you're in a program. I'm in a 3-2 accelerated program, and that definitely affected the way that I was looking into getting a major, because I didn't have that much time. Luckily, I came in with a lot of credits from IB, so it made it that much easier. But when you do an accelerated program, you often have 1 to 2 years less than you would as a normal student. So you definitely need to consider the future for your academic career, and if there's any shortcuts that you need to be looking into taking. The 4th thing on our list is that you need to weigh the pros and cons of the possible majors that you're considering. So for me, I was really interested in criminal law, criminal justice, and also business. So it was very, very different things. But when I started to look into the pros and cons of each, that really helped me decide which one I was probably going to go with. I don't think that with the law I could do as much, and I felt like it was a little bit more specific, whereas business is a very broad degree, and I felt like I had a lot more freedom with what kind of possible jobs I could be applying for or ones that would accept me. But you also need to consider the pay, longevity, and stability of these possible positions that you could be filling, because sometimes they're not well paying, or sometimes they're not very long and stable, and sometimes they're not as in demand. For me, I really was looking for those positions that will always be around. There's always going to be business, there's always going to be medicine, there's always going to be people that need dentists, those types of things. So those are the type of degrees that are obviously stable, but they might not be interesting. Obviously, every degree has its pros and cons. Some might be really well paying, but they take so long and they're so hard and challenging. So you need to see, like, do you want a degree that's somewhere in that middle road? For me, social entrepreneurship is that. I feel like it's very challenging and it makes me think in a new perspective, but I'm not killing myself and I'm not going through all these extra years of schooling to complete it. So definitely look into this and consider what is going to be best for you, and make sure that you are narrowing it down to at least 2 to 3 so that you don't have so many pros and cons to look at. So the last step I can give you guys, number 5, is to get help. And this is from your parents, your peers, and most importantly, your academic advisors when you go to college. I will give you guys a hint though, you do not by any means have to go to college with a set major. I said I wanted to do business. The only reason I said that was because when I was applying for Rollins, there was a check mark that said, do you want to apply for the 3-2 accelerated business program? Looked fancy, and I said, yeah, why not? I applied for that. All of a sudden I got accepted, and I said, I guess I'm majoring in business now. Once I got there, I realized from my academic advisor that in that program, I can actually major in anything that I want as an undergrad. So I talked to her. She was amazing. God bless her soul. She was literally the person that got me into this SE department. She said, I heard that you're interested in business and social issues, volunteering, and kind of like marketing a little bit, a lot of creativity. So she said, take this one class, tell me what you think of it, and if you like it, let me know. Literally took this one class, went to 2 classes, and I was hooked. I was like, this is what I meant to do. This is what I meant to study. And it's literally that easy. Sometimes all you need is literally the help from those around you and those that know the programs at your school. So obviously your parents are going to be helpful. Sometimes they can be a little biased. They want you to have a stable, long career. So sometimes they want you to be a doctor or an engineer or something like that, something that sounds really good. And when I told my parents I was majoring in social entrepreneurship, they looked at me like, what is that? Social media? So make sure that you talk to your parents, but you don't take it and stop there. Also talk to your friends. You might also have people that have graduated from your high school that are actually majoring in what you think you want to major in. And of course, your academic advisors, they really know the school. They're there for your help. That's literally what they get paid for. And most of the time, they have that motivation to think and listen to what you're passionate about and what your strengths are, and really fit you into a program that they think that you will love. All right, guys, that is all that I have for you today. Please let me know if any of the 5 steps were helpful, because they were really helpful for me. And I know sometimes it can be really stressful, really just time consuming, like looking on the internet, trying to figure out, talking to people, just feeling discouraged. And it's okay to explore, and it's okay to look around, maybe change your major a few times. Not everyone's on a timeline. You have the time to really explore what you're interested in. Just make sure that it's going to be what's best for you and your future. Don't do what's just best in the moment. Really think it out, talk to people, get other perspectives, and see what is going to be the best fit. All right, well, let me know in the comments if there's any other videos that you guys want to see, anything about Rollins, college, anything else. I'm super passionate about the environment. Obviously, social entrepreneurship is a huge thing. So if you guys want a video just about that, I would love that. Just let me know, okay? So have a great day, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.